this is Elaine with Elaine's Creations, and in this video I'm going to show you some watercoloring tips using the Apple Harvest Bundle, which is part of the Perfect Partners promotion. Here is my watercolor card using the new Apple Bundle. New because the dies are new. These are the new Apple Blossom dies. They go with the Apple Harvest stamp set. So there are dies to cut out the 4 images, as well as a label die for the sentiments. This really cool scallop die that cuts out 2 kinds of scallops, as well as flowers. So you've got 2 big flowers, 2 little flowers, 3 large leaves, and 6 small leaves, as well as stamens for each of them, and a branch. So the dies are so amazing, and they complement this stamp set so well. This is only available during September, so make sure you get your bundle and your 10% off before September is over. Okay, so for this card, I started off with some shimmery white paper. I love using shimmery white for watercoloring. Now I'm going to use some Stays On ink. You want to use Stays On ink when you're watercoloring, because it won't run. So make sure you get this inked up really, really nicely. And then we're going to stamp our image. Okay, now I can do a little bit of watercoloring. So I'm gonna start with the apples, and I'm gonna use some real red. And I'm gonna grab one of my water painters, and I've got some water in there. And I'm gonna start by getting the apple wet. And then I'm just gonna grab a little bit of red, just very, very lightly. And I'm gonna start to build up the color. So I'm just gonna keep adding more and more color, and I'm gonna get it more and more wet so that I can kind of let the ink spread on its own and do its own thing. But I wanna kind of build up the base color here. So this is gonna be my base color red. And then I'll add some really dark red to these edges. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit, and I'm gonna do a pool party wash on my background. So let me just add a little bit of pool party to my lid. So we'll let this dry, and then I'm gonna bring in this pool party, and I'm just gonna do a wash. So I'm gonna squeeze out some water. That was a little bit too much, but we'll make it work. And I wanna get this leaf or whatever. Okay, so we'll start kind of light. And we'll just let the water do the color, take the color where it wants to go. You know, it's pretty cool. Okay, so now we'll let this dry, or I could just use paper towel and kind of, it'll take up the color though. Oh, and it leaves the pattern of the paper towel on there too. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wipe it up a little bit there. Okay. All right, so we're letting this dry, and now we're gonna stamp some of the flowers in Pool Party. So we're gonna use Pool Party 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm gonna use a little scrap paper. And I'm gonna grab my flower and just do a few. Okay, do 5 and 3. Do odd numbers on each side. And then this will go like this. And while I'm waiting for that to dry, I will do the sentiment, and that is on one of the stylish shapes. So I'm gonna do the sentiment, thanks for your kindness. All right, and we are ready to assemble the card. So I've got a white cardstock base. And then we'll just try to get this to dry a little bit, and we'll put some dimensionals on here. I always do one in the middle so it doesn't sag. And I'm gonna tilt this one a little bit. Okay, and now I'm gonna cut this out since it's dry. And use my little mini trimmer. And here's the die. I'm gonna line that up. Get that in place. And scoot that around just a little bit. And there's my bunch of apples. And we'll put dimensionals on that as well. And then we'll add this to the card. And we'll add the sentiment right in there. Try to straighten it with the bottom. And last but not least, I want to add some fine sparkled gems from the Splendid Day Suite. So we'll do one large down here and two small. And there is our watercolored apple card. So I'm offering a free card class when you purchase this bundle. It'll have 4 cards in it. So it'll have this blended card, this watercolor card, this flower card from the dies, as well as a fun little bonus card colored with blends. So you'll get these 4 cards when you order the bundle or place a $40 order. Just email me and let me know that you would like this card kit. Thank you so much for watching my video tutorial on this card made with the Apple Harvest bundle, which is part of the Perfect Partners promotion. Say that 10 times fast. And I hope that if you enjoyed watching the video that you will give my video a like and leave me a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell so that you know every time I go live or post a new video. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.